Yo, what up, Eric Longshoreman checking in once again. There's thousands of injuries that a longshoreman can get. It's a lot. And I'm probably put one at the end of the video from Crane there to TikTok or Instagram page. So I said I figured I would post that. But there are hundreds of injuries you can get. You can get one when you're lashing. Hell, when you break in the turnbuckles loose with your brake rod, sometimes that rod can slip out your hand and it can hit you in the face. Like you're trying to brake and it slips out your grip and get hit in the face. One guy got hit in the jaw, hit himself in the jaw. Man, that motherfucker, excuse my language, man, I'm just saying his jaw was swole like he caught a good one from not Jake Paul, but Mike Tyson. His shit was swell up. That can happen. When you hang in the long rod and you put it in the box and you go to the next container to lash, or hang the long rod and you holding the long rod up while the person is, damn, I'm on gas, I need gas, god damn it. Well, not right now. But like when you hanging the long rod, the other person may be holding it, and you lashing and twisting, and sometimes that rod may not be all the way in that container. Like the rod goes in the container, the top of the rod, the head of the rod goes in the container, and sometimes it may not be the rod. Sometimes it can be the rod, cause it can be one of those ragged ass rods and it pops out, or it can be the hole in the container, and it may have not welded it wide enough, or it may be too big. The hole may be too big. 9 times 10 the hole is too big, and that rod can come out while you holding it. And if you're steady holding it, like they always say, let that motherfucker go. Don't hold on to it. You hold on to that rod that's coming, you know, ho, and you holding on to the rod, and let's say it's a beam right there. What you think gonna happen if you keep holding on to it? Boom, and that your arm gonna go up like that. Shoo. Yeah, boy. I don't think you want that kind of injury right there. An injury like that will put you out for about 6 months to a year. You get workers' comp, you'll be paid, but you're gonna be hurt. I'm talking about the containers on the container yard. Another one is, it's thousands of injuries for real. I'm just going to the ones that I've witnessed or I experienced. For me personally, probably like a couple years in, and we unlocking the bay, and I have my pull rod on unlocking the bay, boop, boop. So my ass want to decide to stand up on the rails and just walk down the rail and just, trying to test my agility. And for the most part, I did good. I'm just standing on the rail, just pulling, boom, boom. And one day, done probably like that 10th box too high, I'm pulling. I pulled, cause I was going in I was on one. Just go, going in motion. And then about that 10 one, like I said, I missed it. And once I missed that knob, I fell sideways. I'm like, oh shit. So I grabbed on anything, and I grabbed the rod. When I grabbed the rod, my arm went back like this, all the way back. Ooh, man, when you say hurt, yeah, I was hurting that day. I even sat down. I sat down on my ass, and I was like, oh shit, like my shoulder, all that was jacked up. I was jacked up, and I just sat down, just holding myself, and I couldn't even pull the rest of the bay. My coworker came back and checked on it. They're like, yeah, I said, man, I think I might have messed myself up. I said, yeah, all right? I said, yeah, I think I'm be all right, man. I'm just thugging out until we get off. It's almost time for us to go anyway, so they had to carry me the rest of the way. And man, when I tell you something like that happens, yes, man, that shit hurt like hell. I'm not gonna lie, but when I got home, I self-healed myself. When I got home, I had some Epsom salt, some green alcohol, and I think I might have had a lower tab, some kind of pain medication, a muscle relaxer, and a lower tab. Shit, I soaked in that tub about a good hour. I just laid back into them, just soaked in the tub. And I healed myself. About 3 days later, your boy healed like Wolverine. I know Wolverine heals immediately, but yeah, in a couple of days, I was good. I'm not even gonna lie. I was straight, but I said I would never ever do that again. Yes. Another injury that can happen. This never happened to me, but I remember this when we first established the container yard. We had this one guy, a safety guy, came and talked to us, and his face was like messed up. I think he lost an eye. I think he had lost his eye. He said a peg hit him in the face, and y'all don't know, like those iron pegs, you can hold it, but that's a lot of impact, especially if it's like 4 or 5 high. You looking up. Hell, this happened to a guy of ours. But yeah, at the safety class, yeah, like I said, his face was messed up, and he told us what happened. And hell, this almost happened to me before. I was younger, and let me turn around. Got a little construction going on here. Yeah, like I said, I was younger, and I was on a boat, and we had a bad peg. So I had the walkie-talkie in my hand. I'm looking up, and I had a pull rod on the stem. So I'm telling the operator, ease up while I hold the stem down. I got the walkie-talkie in one hand, had the rod in one hand. You should never do that. You need to stand to the side and do it. But the way I did, I'm right, because, I'm just not coming into the industry. I have like a few years into the industry. So I'm looking up, like in the radio, I said, hey, ease up on it. Take the tension off. Man, once he eased up, and I'm pulling that pressure down on that peg, and when he eased up, when he picked that container up, the peg fell out the box. It's probably like 4 high. Yeah, I think it's about 4 high. The peg fell out the box. I'm looking up, it's coming straight directly towards my face. I so happened to turn my body real quick, and I turned like that. Boom! Everybody on the ground now looking up at me. They're like, "Oh shoot!" But quick. I had a quick reflex. I just turned my body to the side. But if I would have kept looking up, yes, it would have bust my shit up. Probably had concussion. We had a guy like that happened to him before. I don't know if he was lashing or whatnot, and the operator was probably loading, and he didn't hit the spot, so the peg fell out the container, and it hit around top of his head. But he had a hard hat on. If he didn't have a hard hat on, yeah, his head would have busted like a watermelon. He would have been over with. But that, thank God that, he had a concussion though. Thank God he was all right. Another incident. One of my friends, we were lashing one day, and like I said, the operator was loading, and he missed his spot. The peg jumped out the box. It was coming towards his face. The only thing he could do is put his hand up, or his hands up. I think he went like that or something. No, he went like that. He put his hand up because he said it was coming right towards his face. And once he put his hand up, that peg hit his hand. Yeah, his shit was swelled up like the Incredible Hulk. He was out for a couple of weeks. But that's like the only injuries I had for real, like when I fell. Another one too. Oh yeah, before I get up out of here, I could do like a whole segment on this. Another injury that can happen when you at the cruise ship, and it's all good when you get the tip money, because that's 9 times out of 10 that's why people come down there for the tip money. But those luggage, some of those customers' luggage can be heavy. So let's say you have them stacked up. Boop, boop. Let's say you have like a 3 or 4 tier stack. And if that luggage is really, really heavy, yeah, you have some guy, they might be trying to prove themselves, or they might be in a rush to try to go get the next customer, try to catch another car. Nuh-uh, damn that. I'm not doing that. No, sir. And they get their luggage and they pick it up. Instead of lifting with their legs, they're lifting with their back. And when you lift with your back, you're gonna put strain, so you're down and you pick it up. And you throwing it, not throwing it like this, you throwing it up. And when you throwing it up like that, yes, you can strain, you can pull a muscle. Hell, that happened to my dad one time. That's how my dad got hurt down there at the cruise ship. messing with that luggage. He had that luggage. I remember I was a little kid, he used to come home. Yeah, boy, do what I made today. He had the money laid out on the bed. He had the 5s, he had the 10, 20. Like, I was a little kid, and I'm like, damn, Dad, I got some money. Yeah, but to prevent that injury, like I said, you don't want to throw up. You want to throw straight directly in. And if it's too heavy, ask for assistance. Or if there's no one around, just set the luggage to the side and wait till they bring a new bin. So if they once they bring that new bin in, then you can just throw it in. But if it's really, really heavy, do not throw it up. Throw it in, directly in. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen to you. Another injury that can happen. Oh, this last one for sure this time. When you're driving a truck. You know, sometimes there are potholes in the ground. You're gonna be bouncing sometimes. You're like, golly, it's like somebody rocking you. That can cause like a injury over time. But the main injury that can happen from driving that truck if that crane operator, he discharging and he lands it on the back of your bomb cart. If he lands it like boom, you good. But if he come in whoop whoop boom, your whole truck whole body gonna be doing that. Yeah. Or sometimes it may not be the operator. It could be like a malfunction with the crane. He come in and just boom. So that's a lot of times the guys that's driving trucks, they like to get it out of the truck. So however he want to land it, you can do what you want to do. I'm not in there, but for the most part, guys, they sit up in there and they ain't want to complain. Now, if it happened at one time, I might give them that radio. Hey, you need to ease up on that load, man. Ease up on this when you land it. Rather than that, man, yeah, that's what happens. These are the type of injuries that can happen when you're a longshoreman. I'm Eric the Longshoreman. Y'all like, share, subscribe. I'll catch y'all later. If y'all want me to do some more injury videos of what can happen, let me know. Y'all have a blessed day, blessed weekend, happy holidays. Once again, Thanksgiving is here. And we'll catch y'all later. Peace. Well, I'll catch you later. Holla.